basically.
Big ADD conversation here.
You get done with the gig. You get on a fucking chopper.
That's what we did. Yeah. We would
Jesus.
chopper to the next. Well,
now, do you
we
like
get done that night with the gig. 'Cause I told you we went to the middle of the night to go from our main place to the
next
first gig. Then we get on a chopper that next night and go to the next gig, right? And so on and so forth. A couple more gigs. And we wouldn't go from point A to point B. We'd pick up other cats and drop them off at other places that were for different purposes, doing different jobs.
Sure.
Because, it wasn't an exclusive flight for us. We put 5 people, right? 2 gunners, 2 pilots, the 5 of us, and all our gear in one Blackhawk before. We managed to get a whole rock show packed into one Blackhawk helicopter.
Really?
Yes, and it was amazing.
Now,
to see how we could squish that.
Are you a fan of flying? Does flying doesn't bother you at all?
My first time being on an airplane was to go from Peoria, Illinois, to basic training.
In where?
It was Columbus, Georgia.
Okay, so you're looking at like a 3-hour flight.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
3-4 hour
I had a
flight?
connection somewhere. I can't
okay.
now.
Oh,
yeah.
even better. So you had to land and then take back off.
Correct. I think it was Atlanta. I want to say I had a connection.
ATL. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the first time you get on a plane,
going to
you're going to basic, a little bit weird.
Yo, it was incredible. I was like a 5-year-old about the whole experience.
So you just loved it.
What?
Yeah. So you just thought it was just the coolest
Head
thing.
out the window, looking out the window the whole time. Yeah. Just like, this is amazing. I'm looking thousands of feet down at the earth. This is incredible.
You see,
childlike wonder going on.
I've always hated flying.
Really?
And always hated it. And
is it a loss of control kind of thing?
Yeah. If I could fly the plane, if I can get in there and fly the plane with the guys, I'd be totally.
And it seems to fit
okay
your personality. No offense, right?
Oh, I mean, it's just. So I'm a control freak, is what you're saying.
You definitely want to run your ship, right?
Okay.
And I think that fits with an entrepreneurial mind.
Okay. Well, thank you.
It's understandable.
I do well on Shark
It can
Tank.
be. It can be a blessing and a curse, right?
Of
it
course.
can do you good, and it can also kick your butt, right?
Yes. Well, so like I had such a fear of flying that I made the mistake of when my daughter, when she was, I don't know, like maybe 6, 7, she was just like a kid on an airplane. She loved it. So then I kind of started leaning on her, like holding her hand during takeoff and landing and stuff. And then I saw that she started developing this fear of flying.
Right.
Like she started hating being in airports, and then I was like, oh shit. Okay,
You're bleeding your own fears on her.
I need to stop this. So then I had to stop doing that, and I had to completely act like I love this flying shit. I love it, honey. So when she would freak out, I'd have to, even though I'm freaking out inside.
You're faking the funk.
I'm totally being like, honey, these are trained professionals. if an engine goes out, they have a backup engine. Right. They've got all these fail safes in place. Oh yeah, well, what about that one plane crash we watched on TV the other night? I was like, that was completely different. That was a little screw that they didn't have quite tight enough, and the wing fell off. That's different, honey. And she's like, well, how many screws are on a plane? And I'm like, whoa, hold on, no. So,
that was a bad track to go on.
Yeah. So I had to get over my fear of flying, and now I'm just like you. I'm looking out. I had to like train my mind to be like, okay, I need to appreciate how awesome this really is, and by taking off, don't get scared at the fact that you're going way up there. Just admire, like the city, or the city lights, or just how far up you fucking are.
Question
it's
for
amazing.
You. Have you ever skydived?
No, I have not.
No. It's worth doing.
I would agree to it, but I'm afraid that I would be that little bitch that gets up there.
I was too. I
wouldn't be able to jump out.
Right.
I don't want to be that guy that takes off and then comes back and lands.
My beautiful wife, Dawn.
Mm-hmm. I've had the pleasure of meeting.
You have, and good for you.
Yes.
When we were engaged, she had talked to me about it for a while because she'd done about 4 or 5 jumps, I think, years ago when she was younger.
Before we get to that,
let's
take a quick break,
and
then we'll be right back. We want to play right now GregPovomusic.com. He is a songwriter from New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I used to live in New Jersey. Did you know that?
I did not know that you used to live in New Jersey. My mom did.
Your mom used to?
Yeah.
Does she have the accent?
No, but my grandpa did. My mom's dad.
Okay.
Well, it was more Boston.
More Boston.
That whole
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Greg Provo, Provo music.com. This song is Thank You, Janine. It's from his album Moving On. Take a listen to it here first on The William Barron Show. We'll be right back.
Time's been many when I've had my doubts. Should I stay? Should I go? Tired of running from all my fears. Tired of feeling so low. Now that you say you will stay with me, choice seems so easy to make. But two is so much better than one, with reasons for living at stake. Now tell me your story and I'll tell you mine. I'm sure there'll be laughter and tears, but we have both lost a darling one. We're still standing right here, and our age is a number starting line. Our wisdom's a map of the road. If we travel together sometime, we both need to lighten our load. Yes, I can see us together, my friend. Yes, I can see us grow old. Yes, I can see all the love that you bring, all the love I can hold. So stay here beside me and take my hand. Let all my courage arise, for you're the reason I'm hanging on. Find a new path in your eyes. So tell me your story and I'll tell you mine. I'm sure there'll be laughter and tears. We have both lost a darling one. We're still standing right here, and our age is a number, a starting line. Our wisdom's a map of the road. And if we travel together sometime, both need to lighten our load. And if we travel together sometime, we both need to lighten our load.
The William Barron Show.
And welcome back to the William Barron Show. So before we went to break, you were saying skydiving.
Skydiving.
You and your beautiful wife Dawn, when you were
Yes.
engaged, you guys started talking about skydiving.
She
How does
talked
this
to
come
me about skydiving because she had done it in her youth, and she really, really felt that I would benefit from having an opportunity to do it as well. And she had wanted to go again at some point. So there's an establishment called Skydive Chicago. That it's a couple hours north of here, not even quite.
Okay.
Off of I-80 somewhere. I know they're not a sponsor, so I'm not necessarily.
Oh, no.
Just
No.
mentioning the place.
Hey.
But hey, they're cool folks.
Maybe they'll hook us up with a free skydive.
That would be
sometime.
wicked cool, and you dig it.
And that
Just
would be
saying.
cool. We could have them be a gold sponsor of the show for like a month.
Ooh, gold.
A gold sponsor. We have gold, bronze, and silver.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, we
nice. I
do.
like those price points.
Yeah,
That's a good
yes,
call.
they're very nice.
Yeah,
very
it's
nice,
very intelligent.
So get a hold of your skydive friends and tell them
Yes.
that we'll give them a gold sponsorship. Leads off the show.
You know, and it's cool because they'll actually. I mean, you pay extra, but you can get a full video and a whole slew of pictures
Nice.
of your skydive. Like
Oh,
another
sure.
person, the camera person, will
Dive
jump with
with
you
you.
simultaneously and film the whole thing.
That's crazy.
And we bought that. Or Dawn bought that package for me.
Now, what is the benefit? So Don's trying to sell you on this whole skydiving thing.
Yeah, I was not. I was putting it off for as long as I could imagine. Like, I don't think this is something we need to think about. And then one day, I'm at work. You know, I'm doing my gig there, and I think I give her a call and I let her know. Okay, I'll do it. I'll consider doing it. So now she's
now
like-
you're locked in.
yeah, exactly. So she's picking the bill up on this whole deal, right? And we do get like a military discount, which is cool because we've both been in, and all that kind of stuff. So that was nice. I appreciated that. But yeah, so we go to do this thing. Like days before, I'm thinking about it. I'm contemplating it. I'm like, I really don't want to chicken out on this because I feel like I'm gonna. The stomach's churning, driving up the driveway to come to the place, right?
But you
As
don't
we're
have a
pulling
problem
in.
with flying. No.
No. But this is not flying. This is jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Though a bag is on my back, right?
Okay.
Now, they give you training before you go, like the guy that you're going to jump with or girl, whoever it happens to be. They talk you through the whole process, right?
Right.
They say, these are the motions you're going to do. We're going to keep your arms up here like this. This is your normal, like, fall position, your free fall position. And then you're going to twist around, or I think maybe it was like that. I can't remember. You got an altimeter on one wrist, right? And it lets you check just how many thousands of feet up you are at that point.
Right.
And your other hand goes back to touch your ripcord, right? It's like this golf ball attached
Excuse
to like
me.
a metal cable or something that has like a hydraulic, or I don't even know, maybe it's some other kind of cord inside of
Okay.
it. You know, and the metal part, I guess, prevents it from getting snapped or something like that, or helps as a preventative. Anyway, so they run us through all that. Then we have to go sit through this little briefing that says, okay, so you could die, and you have to sign your life away, basically, to say you're not going to hold us liable if you die.
Do they really put it that blatantly? Like, I mean,
They try-
are
they try
are
to make
just
it very
as
clear. Yeah, they
honest
have
as-
to.
Yeah.
Very clear. Yes,
It
is
is
a possibility
that your chute
people
will not
do
open.
Yes,
Oh.
people do die sometimes. However,
my
it's
God.
important for you to know that the chutes we're using, right? You have your main, you have your reserve, and then you have a computer system built into the parachutes that we're using here
Wow.
that will automatically deploy a chute if you and your instructor go unconscious in free fall. So you reach a certain altitude, the computer will automatically deploy the chute.
So when your watch hits like 1,500 feet, probably way before that. I
Oh
would
yeah,
hope
it's
so.
around like
8,000 or something?
Oh, it's low, probably lower than that. Probably around like 5 or 4. I would
So
imagine.
you pass out of shock, and then this little computer just opens up your thing.
If that
automatically?
happens,
That's
yeah. I mean,
cool.
it doesn't mean that he's gonna. You know,
Well, right,
I don't
right.
think it's that common. Maybe it is. Some people don't handle the sudden drop in altitude as well. I was freaking out the entire time, but like keeping it all inside. And
Right.
I'll let you see the video one of these days when I pull it out of my hard drive somewhere. It's so funny because I can see all these moments where I'm like, I'm a mess inside and I can see it on my face, but I'm trying to keep a smile. I'm trying to I'm on camera. I can't be freaking out right now. 'Cause
Right.
They're filming you the whole time.
And you're in front
know?
of your girl. You can't
Exactly.
You can't let her.
She
She's
bought it
fine.
for me,
Yeah,
right?
she's perfectly fine. I assume. She's going up there. She's like, "This is gonna be
She's
so much
excited.
fun." She can't wait to jump out this plane, and you're just falling apart inside, just being like. So what was it? How was it like? Because I've got a couple of cousins that they live out in Hawaii, and here let me say this real quick. Anybody who says that you can't move there, the cost of living's too much, is full of shit. I want to encourage anybody who has a dream of moving somewhere. My guy, he moved out. He worked here in this little town at Lowe's delivering appliances. He
go.
transferred to Lowe's in Hawaii delivering appliances,
So
and he
awesome.
still lives in Hawaii. He's been there for like 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
Anything can happen is my point, I guess.
Absolutely.
And he's absolute proof of it. There are people that work at Burger King in Hawaii that get along just as well as they do here.
Well, yeah. And that's a conversation for another time. Let me
What's
tell you.
that?
Oh no, I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start. Don't get me started.
Why? Because this is one of those things that has always bothered me from ever since I was a kid. Like,